So Kyle and I were doing a recording just the other night, and we saw Tucker Carlson show up on one of the ads, one of the January 6th ads that came up on Epic Times TV, which was interesting. And I thought to myself, wouldn't that be interesting if the Epic Times picked up Tucker Carlson, but they probably wouldn't be able to afford him, etc. At this point, I'm not sure that he can be a beggar and a chooser at this point, or maybe he can just start his own thing, or if Rumble actually has the competition to take him and get him on his own channel. But at this point, if they're able to do so, I think Rumble will be a good move, of course, and then people will be flocking from YouTube even further. Of course, Bud Light took a hit, but they're back up again, etc. We know all these things. We know that at least that was the most effective boycott that we were able to see in recent history, or at least that conservative people was able to reach the normies, and I think that's the highlight to be illustrated here, is that it was something that did reach the normies. But if we are able to somehow, which it's highly unlikely, but I think that it's well in order that for any success to actually be achieved here would be for Fox News to plummet the same way that Bud Light did and Anheuser-Busch, etc. But of course, they own so many companies and there's only so much that they can do, etc. But I think ultimately is if we can see Fox News take a really deep hit, I think that'll be important and very interesting. So Fox News ratings take a hit after Tucker Carlson exit. After the Tucker Carlson sudden exit from Fox News, the network suffered a loss in ratings on Monday night. The network's 8 p.m. hour had a noticeably smaller audience on Monday night, according to The Hollywood Reporter. I mean, their streaming service, too. I mean, wasn't he the reason they had a streaming service? Like, will their streaming service become null and void just like CNN's? Everybody can say a lot of things about Tucker's dad. Tucker's dad was apparently CIA. Tucker says that he wasn't approved to be in the CIA. We don't know those things, but we don't know any of those things. But at least Tucker was there revealing real truths that we couldn't get out to the normies. He was getting to the normies, and that was the simple fact that was something like there. And see, he falls into the same category as Elon Musk, where Elon Musk is able to still allow us to have some sort of voice, but still shuts people down on Twitter for silly reasons. Fox News Tonight, that was hosted by Brian Kilmeade, pulled in 2.6 million viewers, or about 20% below the average for Tucker Carlson. As you probably have heard, Fox News and Tucker have agreed to part ways. Liar! Yeah, I'm sure apparently it was just a surprise. So, I mean, of course he's going to agree. I guess he's going to agree if he's canned. He has to agree. What can he do? Just show up to work anyway when he's been fired? It has to be a mutual agreement at this point, right? MSNBC saw 1.5 million viewers during the same time slot. CNN saw 728,000 viewers. Newsmax saw an increase in viewership for its 8 p.m. That's fine and dandy, but it's like, I guess you just got a lot of people who won't just leave TV. The same people, a lot of people won't leave YouTube. It's just a comfortable place, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, but all the real stuff is happening on Rumble and Odyssey and Rockfin. I mean, all my favorite streamers are on Rockfin and elsewhere. Rockfin and Odyssey and Rumble, of course.